IntellectualRadio.com. Feed your brain. Feed me now. I'm starving.
Hey. Good morning. Happy Monday to everybody out there listening in Listenerville. What's the girl, Eva Ruwe, the top heavy diva, busting out jokes and high notes. That's what everybody on the squad today.
Okay,
Come
all right,
on.
okay.
We got the original squatter. Gang.
All right.
Gang.
Yes.
Gang, right?
I know.
Squad
This
goals.
is just, man, we out here so busy in Hollywood.
Come on.
You better
It's
speak
hard
on
to
it,
get
honey.
everybody together at the same time.
Speak on it.
Come on, Jesus.
Come on.
But anyway, I'm super excited. Had a wonderful weekend. I hope. And just like every Monday, thank you for tuning in. We always bring you the topics that people are afraid to talk about.
Yeah, today's gonna be a good one.
Today is going to be a good one. You thought last week was a good one.
Gonna be a good
We introduced everybody that was here.
Yeah, y'all know how to jump in.
I'm just waiting.
I was at whole spot here. Y'all supposed to be like, yo, this L, yo.
I was waiting. I thought we was going down the line. I was waiting.
I ain't want to have to introduce you. Jump in there. Come on.
My bad.
It's your boy, L.
It's your man, L, man. It's L. I'm in the building on today, Lord.
On today.
I'm here.
Oh, blessed be Jehovah. This your girl, Monica P.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? This us. We back. Everybody. Me, Mella, everybody. Pastor JC, L, Monica, Eva, everybody. Earl here. He got his socks off and his shoes off, and God is working. He is working.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to get Earl a new last name. His last name finna be Benet.
Earl Benet.
Earl Benet.
He
He finna sing a song and get the ladies.
With an acoustic guitar.
Yeah, come on.
Wow,
Damn,
that's hilarious.
Yeah,
everything's right in the world where Earl ain't got no socks on. We got the toes out.
Come on.
The world is right.
The world is right. Everything is going good in Earl life.
It's gonna be a good show today.
I'd rather him have feet than barbecue sandals, though. Let me
barbecue
sandals. I cannot.
Whoa.
Earl be out here with the free feet.
With the free feet.
The feet be free.
Walking on dry land.
Whatever your feet shall trod.
Oh,
okay, y'all, we best be in class.
That's our super producer, Earl, man.
Earl is here, man.
If y'all don't know, man, Earl is the illest nigga. He's the illest cat in Nebraska, man.
Come on.
He does this radio thing. This Earl Winfrey. The other
Winfrey. The other Winfrey.
Okay. Yeah.
So listen, y'all, we're going to jump right in today. We have a topic.
Let's talk about
it. My God.
Let's talk about it.
What was the topic last week?
Black women.
And accountability.
Yeah.
So this week,
I missed that
we're putting it on the fellas. Last week, we really focused on the black woman being accountable for the demise of a relationship, right?
Because black women do not want to be accountable.
In general, and we're speaking in general.
Never wrong. It's always the man.
Look at my head.
So today, we're going to throw it back at you guys.
I got something I want to say.
All right, here we go.
This today's topic.
I'm ready to talk already.
Let's go.
The problem with not dating black women. The problem with not dating black women.
Let's talk about it.
We're going to talk about it. 708-223-8953. If you want to chime in, 708-223-8953. We want to hear from you. The problem with not dating black women.
The problem with not dating black women. Let me just say this.
Come on.
Off bat. Listen.
This is my bishop.
I keep hearing brothers getting money and going to white women. I don't know them brothers. I do not know them brothers. We ain't checked for white women since 99.
Come on.
Okay.
You know what?
Rich, listen, wealthy brothers ain't checked for white women since at least 1999.
You got a TV.
That shit been
I
said.
see it.
You don't see it?
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
What y'all calling white women? The Latin mixes?
Okay, let's just say non-black.
Because we definitely not. I'm telling you,
the non-black.
Brothers are not checking for white women.
But non-black.
Non-black.
Period.
But yeah.
And okay, I'll tell you where they are checking for white women at. It's regional. Out there on the West Coast, they come up with them white girls.
I was just going there.
They come up with them white girls, and that's like their lifestyle though, because they come up in these schools and they come up in these neighborhoods, and all their friends are white, right? They probably the only black kid in the area, so that's a different thing.
In the area, I could not.
They're the only black kid in the area, so that's how I've seen that. But as far as like any other region where you grow up with black women and black and brown women, that's what you do. I've never seen. I don't know any of my guys that got on and was like, yeah, bro.
I'm finna give me a Caucasian one.
I'm finna go to the mountains of Caucasus for this one.
Okay, so is it okay?
Come on,
but listen, this is good because this is leading me to where I'm trying to go. Not to say we're not successful. We have a level of success here. Success is relative. We're all successful, but let's talk about a income bracket here. It seems like the men in your circle may not have white women because they're not really attainable.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. The cats that I know that got money for real.
Okay.
They ain't looking for no white woman. They don't even care how thick white women they get. You know, they put the white women been trying to eat Flaming Hots and honey buns to keep up with the sisters. We don't care about none of that. Now, what's going on is
collard greens, cornbread.
You'll see a lot of brothers with mixes.
That's the same flavor that we're talking about, though. We're talking about not dating.
She's still black. If her hair get wet,
she's still black. But what is wrong? If her hair get wet, let's go down to the bottom of this. What is wrong? There is a constant undertone of us trying to get out of this thing that's been put on us to make us feel like we're inferior. If your hair is like mine, or if your skin is my complexion, you don't qualify. You're not light enough. You don't have quote unquote good hair. All of that is still coming from what's been put on us.
We may not be as keen on the afros and the Wakanda and the bald head Wakandas forevers, but listen, black women. I don't know what Instagram y'all own, but on my timeline, them chocolate sisters is getting to it. Chocolatey. The melanin is popping. It ain't just about no light-skinned chicks. I'm seeing a whole lot of chocolate women getting to it. And I mean, like,
it's coming, but it's still like black people when it comes to our opportunities. We're still behind. We're catching up, but we're behind.
How are we gonna be behind in our own community? That's crazy.
We're behind.
We're already behind in the world.
Yeah. It said it'll take 270 years for us to catch up to where white people
women are?
No, I'm talking about black
race in general.
Oh, okay.
To catch up with where white people are in terms of wealth, because we are disenfranchised.
Right. We didn't get the leg up there.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's the same thing with the dark woman and the heavyset woman. We're trying to make our way. Just like when we were marching, trying to get rights to vote, we're still trying to make our way. We're still trying to say, "Hey, we exist. Heavyset women in there.
Let me tell you something. Too many brothers out here that are chubby chasing, fluffy chasing. They like fluffy women.
Come on, talk about it.
Listen, I've heard it too many times because me, I'm the shallow one. I'm like, I'm not going over 150. You might get a 10 mile speeding grace to 160, 165, but
10 mile speeding.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all hear this?
But that's me. I'm the only one in the crew like that because everybody else is got you ain't a lady if you ain't 180.
Okay, hey, but hold up.
You got to be two something to do something.
Hey, you got to work with it, yeah.
Come on, that's what they talking about.
Come on,
BBW is like
I'm here to stand
trend.
for the. I ain't gonna lie, I'm here to stand with the BBWs. I'm with you, ladies. Wherever you all around the world, let's stand together. Some of the BBW, I know this off the topic, but they are insecure about their body. A lot of.
I don't see it. Because all the BBWs is wearing little bitty girl clothes.
My friends that are small have just as many issues with their bodies, though.
They got more issues because the big girls is out here too confident.
Exactly.
Look, check it out, though. But statistics don't lie. We may have the whole confidence piece. We may have the whole the black men are still checking for the black women. But to what extent? Because statistics say that 28%, that's the number of black women that are expected to get married. 28%.
That don't have anything to do with the black man not checking for them.
Yeah.
Let me tell you what. No, it doesn't.
How?
Let me tell
we got to get married
to. No. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
What?
I'm just saying.
I'm not sure. I need y'all to call in. This is getting heavy. I don't know. Y'all might have to finish this show because I'm ready to turn over some tables like Jesus H. Christ. 708-223-8953. Y'all need to call out.
Bishop,
fellas, we need to hear from y'all.
Bishop, speak. Bishop.
I'm finna tell you why. I'm going to tell you why.
Wow.
That number is, and it's 28. You got to be a little bit more specific because it's not just 28% of black women. It's 28% of black women at a certain financial level themselves. See, black women get successful, and
Oh Lord.
let me tell you how this goes. They get successful, and it's hard for them to find a man to deal with, to be with, right?
Yep.
And it's not all of them. Not all of them are in the mindset of you're not good enough for me.
But
a lot of them
Yes.
are in the mindset of
I don't know about that.
I didn't go to school, get 4 PhDs and a doctorate just to date Jimmy who drives trucks from Inglewood. You got to come up, sir. And then so once they get to about 44 and they realize that Jimmy who drives trucks probably was about the best they was going to get at the time, because you got to understand, all the successful brothers that's in her little area.
Keep going, because you're about to prove our point.
I'm not going to prove your point.
No,
you
keep
are.
going.
I know where I'm finna go.
Uh-huh.
Come on,
You have
Bishop.
to understand that all the men who upperly mobile black men, we understand that we are a hot commodity. We understand.
You switched that.
We
up.
are
Yeah,
out.
you did.
We are outnumbered. I didn't switch it up because I knew where I was going.
And they're gonna marry who?
No. It ain't.
Right.
They not getting.
Okay.
They're gonna marry who is exactly the question. Why would I get married?
Okay,
saying
we
they
have
don't
we
get
have a
married.
comment.
Right.
We have a caller.
We got to call her. Finally.
Come on.
Comment caller.
Caller. What's your name? Where you from?
What's up? It's Jay Hollins, bro. You know I had to chime in
Oh
on
my
this.
Yes,
God.
You know I had to chime in on this.
Uh-huh.
I am so tired of this whole argument. Listen, let me tell y'all something, man. Only 42% of the country is getting married, right? But 98% of black women are married black women are married to black men. 92% of married black men are married to black women. What are we talking about? What is the whole argument here?
You said
say them numbers one more time.
92% of black men are married
to black women.
92% of married black men are married to black
Man, Jay, send me those statistics. Where you read that?
But
98% of married black women are married to black men.
Right,
I can believe that.
Yeah,
I believe that
absolutely,
one.
because we
And
ride
I
for
would
y'all.
tell,
Because
the chocolate sisters on my timeline are killing it.
Killing.
They got no self-esteem issues. They out here killing it. They got all falling at their feet. Black men, white men, Puerto
falling at their
Ricans,
feet just
Mexicans.
to bang, and will not marry them.
Exactly.
So back to the 28% of women not getting married.
Only 42% of the United States of America ever gets married. So what are we talking about?
That's
Only
less.
28%
That is less than half
of black women, but only 42% of the country as a whole gets married.
But think about what the percentage of the black people are in this country, and it's more of us in
Was it
prison
like
than anything.
13% of us?
But there's more of us in prison, and that's a problem. So we still have to.
That's not even true anymore. There's like 300,000 more men in college than in prison.
Black men, young black men. Yeah.
I'm saying that
hasn't been true since like 2013.
Hold on, Jay. I'm saying that more black men are incarcerated, and we are policed more. You cannot deny that. If you look at, there's a difference between
more, but more black men are incarcerated. We're incarcerated at a higher rate than others.
That's what I'm saying.
We're in the clout chasing culture, and we're in hoe culture right now. That's what's popularized. So marriage is not that popular.
Hoe culture.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's just not. So we're speaking on the culture, and then when we're talking about white women or women that aren't black being in spaces where successful black men are, we're talking about accessibility. Like in my experience, a lot of black women felt like they're too good to go be in this space where this brother is. But I see a lot of these other women, this dude plays ball, this dude's an entertainer. What parties they at? I'm going here so I can mingle and socialize with these dudes. You know what I mean? So you're upset about the accessibility. I always say put yourself in the spaces of what you want. Right? Okay. So if you want this type of dude, you should be in the spaces where these type of dudes are. So
Jay.
All right, Jay. Okay.
What you're mad at is
all right, Jay.
Jay.
Come on now. Jay, this is my show now, damn it. You ain't gonna overtalk me.
Thanks for calling in, Jay.
No doubt, man.
Appreciate you.
Okay.
They was ready to tell a
That was Jay
testimony.
Hollins, y'all. That's
What
the
up,
friend
what
of the show, man. So we can have these conversations. But yes,
Let's
so
talk to Jay
but
again
I
later.
want to still say this though. We always want to say, oh, but this is not an issue because this percentage and this percentage. Okay, same thing with the LGBTQ community. They're a small percentage of the world, right? Of the population. They take up 3% or something like that of the population, but they still have an agenda and they're still feeling like they don't have equal rights. So it's the same thing with us. It doesn't matter that we're not the majority. Is still there's still an issue. We're still behind. That we still disenfranchised
So
in a lot of ways.
I got a comment here.
Wait, hold on. Before you say that,
Oh,
and the
okay.
same thing with what Jay is saying is one of the things that burns me and grinds my gears. And white people say, "Oh, well, you just got to work hard." No, it ain't about just working hard.
Nah.
It's not fair. The playing field is not even.
It's not
Period.
even. It's not even because. And hold on, Trish. Trish said, "Did you know that there are white women modeling as black or mixed race women on Instagram? It's called blackfishing."
Wow.
I thought that was funny.
Interesting.
So the point I was making that the playing field is not fair because you women outnumber us like exponentially, right? That's just period. Black women outnumber black men. Men are always outnumbered by women. When we go to events, parties, whatever we at, church,
Yeah.
especially in church, right? We are outnumbered, which means we have way too many options. Way too many options. As a man who doesn't have much money at this point, right? I got way too many options. What do you guys have when I pull up in a Mercedes on Monday and a Bentley on Tuesday and a Rolls Royce on Sunday?
Right.
Think about it. Outnumbered. I'm drowning in women now, and I don't have much, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you get to a certain level financially, you can't breathe. You literally cannot breathe the level of women that chase you down. The options you have.
I believe that.
And it's not about not marrying a black woman. I mean, we date black women. All the wealthy cats, the cats that get on, I don't see them with nothing but.
Okay,
Well,
you
right?
said a key word. I'm sorry.
Wait.
You want to go ahead? You said not marrying, though. That's the problem. We're not building. We don't see the importance of building. All other cultures see the importance of building in marriage, and because two is better than one in the first place.
But
Getting somebody that you can build generational wealth
all
with,
the other
raise your
cultures
kids.
still have structure.
Yep.
Like there's still roles, traditional roles. All the other cultures still honor the traditional roles of the man and the woman in the household.
I can see
Monica, what
that.
were we gonna say?
One thing I was gonna say, as far as like where this all stemmed from, this topic, the gentleman that was bringing the argument, the main thing
Chris
that
Broussard.
he was addressing were those people, and this stuff is not, the fact that we were able to relate to it lets you know it's not something he made up. This is stuff that we've heard, even when we first heard it. It's just like, yeah, because we could relate to it. We've heard it. It's not something made up. He's saying the fact that there are some black men that will put women of other races on pedestals
Absolutely.
above black women. And that's what he was addressing.
Got you.
So it's not necessarily the fact,
But we don't do that.
we stop it. Stop it.
We don't do
Not
that.
like black men don't cheat.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes, they do. And we're going to do a quick sponsorship really quickly, because we over here about to punch L. Anywho.
I knew I was coming into a fight this morning.
It's too much.
I knew it.
So we have Industry Buzz with 3 Z's. It's training, mentoring, employing our youth with jobs and media all year round. They need our support to offer these jobs to even more youth. So visit www.industrybuzzwith3z's.com to give a donation. And be sure to check out all the media highlights from LaTonya Lang. She is the CEO of Industry Buzz, and she's going by Lulu now. So make sure you look up Lulu Lang.
Lulu Lang.
See, the footage that she has from the BET Awards, I believe was the last big event that she attended with Nissan. So she's doing big things. So
Going
she can bring
crazy
those
out
big
here.
things back to our youth and give them opportunities. So that's Industry Buzz with 3 Z's.com. Be sure to tell her that you heard about it on the Becoming Dateable radio show on IntellectualRadio.com and iHeart radio station.
Look,
Yes.
man.
So
Black women, right now, because this argument that's happening right now, this whole thing that's going on right now, is sparked off of this whole situation with Chris Brown and
here we go.
this girl Tokyo or whatever her name is. I think it's Tokyo. Not Tokyo Jets though, because when I first heard about it, I'm like, Tokyo Jets is cute though. I'm sure he would have let her in the section. I saw the Tokyo he was talking about. I was like, oh, yeah, nah, she wouldn't get in the section. And I'm sure her friends wouldn't get in the section either. Listen, Chris Brown did not say that he did not like black women or dark-skinned women. He did not come out his mouth and say in any time I've seen. So if y'all see it, tag me on it. But I have not seen him come out of his mouth at any time and say that he don't deal with chocolatey women. That's just not what he said. Now we've seen his activities, how he moves. So okay. Yeah, I was getting a text message from somebody chocolatey right now.
Oh my God. Okay.
So at the end of the day, he did not say, and he did not do the Young Berg. If y'all remember a few years ago, Young Berg said, "I don't like dark butts." Well, that is a clear state. Yeah, oh yeah, he got crucified for that.
I'm sure.
Yeah, he got crucified for that one.
Even if that's what you're thinking, sir, you don't say that.
But let me say this: if that's true, that's his preference, right? People have preferences. Some women have told me they don't like men. They don't like no stomach with their meat ministry. Okay, but then other women say, "Hey, listen, you are a king and you have girth, and I'm trying to get to it." You know what I'm saying? So these are people's preferences. I've heard women tell me they don't like beards. I don't know what type of weirdo doesn't like a beard in 2019, but hey, that's your preference.
Preference and putting someone as inferior due to certain.
Thank you, Monica. I was just about to say that.
That's different. That's
right.
Different.
There's no way. Listen, I don't care for the man built like Santa Claus. However, I can acknowledge the beauty in a person no matter what.
Right.
So you may not make me moisturized, but I can acknowledge that you are an attractive man. You're an attractive man,
well,
right?
Thank you.
I'm not going to look at you and say he not cute or he's terrible, he's a mess because he has a little extra weight on him. No, that is not the case. I've tried a fatty here and there just because I want to.
I sense
fat man.
But anyway, I'm being silly.
All right.
We do have an artist that we want to play. We have some music we want to play, and it's going to be by Miss Sandy
So you ain't
Red.
gonna let me finish my sentence.
No.
Oh, I thought you were finished.
She just jumped clean in. She done now.
Okay, I'm done.
I felt her going left.
I felt the attitude coming.
I was going left, but all I'm saying is that
go ahead, go left.
There's a difference between, like you said, making somebody feel inferior. I would never tell somebody, "Oh, you're terrible, you're ugly." No, everybody, has a different type of beauty.
I would never tell anybody to their face that they're terrible and ugly.
Okay,
now
still going left.
Now it's time
but
to
on the
play
stage,
the
you going in. Yeah.
So we have Sandy Red, who just won a Chicago Music Award over the weekend for Best Female Vocalist. Give it up for Miss Sandy Red.
Sandy Red.
2 days.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey man, listen. What's your ugly?
I've been searching for your love, but it's escaping me. I cannot believe it won't be, and I can't seem to bear, and you don't even care. So I gotta move on, 'cause I can't stay where I don't belong. Don't belong, 'cause I know that you're not ready for more. I know that you're not ready for me. I know that you're not ready to be everything that I need. Oh, and I know that you're not ready for more. I know that you're not ready for me. I know that you're not ready to be everything that I need. Oh, you don't know how I feel. You stop listening, realize I don't mean a thing more to you, but I don't wanna go, even though I know that you don't want me there. So I have to break out and be fair, and be fair. 'Cause I know that you're not ready for more. I know that you're not ready for me. I know that you're not ready for everything that I need. And I know that you're not ready for more. I know that you're not ready for me. I know that you're not ready to be everything that I need.
We are back. This is Becoming Dateable on IntellectualRadio.com, an iHeartMedia station. That was Sandy Red with Hard to Love, man. That was crazy. That was a dope record. Congratulations again to Sandy Red. Congratulations. We love Sandy.
And there was some other, who we have, Malone that won for best male vocalist.
Oh, Malone won. Congratulations.
I think DJ Sluggo.
Did he?
I believe he won. I know he was nominated. I believe he won his category.
Did they give him a Lifetime Achievement Award or something?
I don't remember.
You know, Sluggo old in that thing, man. That's my man.
Yeah,
100 grand.
Sluggo.
That's of juke music right there. He's
for sure.
Yeah.
So you guys, we are talking about what the problem with dating Black women today, and
it's getting heated up in here.
It's getting hot and heavy. I had a few comments, and I wanted to read that, and then we're going to jump back into this. Will Howard said, "My ex-wife is biracial, but if you look at my history, it goes from chocolate to vanilla. Often the brothers who lean white like who like them."
Oh, you know what? So that goes to Jay Hollins, because Jay said that. He says it all the time. He said, yo, people get mad at him because his wife is Mexican. Mm-hmm. But he said, for years, I was only attracted to dark-skinned women because my mother's a dark-skinned woman. Mm-hmm. I'm attracted to what I was raised by. He said, but dark-skinned women only wanted light-skinned men. And they wasn't talking to him, right? So, I mean, so just what you were saying just now, a lot of us men are liking who like us.
Yeah, and that's perfectly fine. That's another thing that was brought out in the discussion that the young man, what was his name? The one that made the video, I forgot his name.
Chris Broussard.
Yeah, that was one of the things that he was pointing out too, was the fact that, okay, if you just fall in love with somebody because, hey, y'all connect, y'all got chemistry or whatever, that's a completely different set of circumstances. It's not you saying that, you know, I don't date. There are people that I don't date
dark-skinned women.
I don't date
Black women, period. Right.
Yeah.
You know. Go ahead. No, I'm listening.
I was just going to say the problem is that when you look at this white woman just because of the color of her skin as a trophy, that's it. Nothing else. Before you even getting to know her, all that. Right. The fact that you're out and you're just saying, I need white.
Oh, and because of the stereotype of her being more submissive.
Right. White women are more submissive.
I really
Black
think
women have terrible attitudes.
That is a very old narrative. Like black men, that was back in the day what black men used to think.
Did you say old as in the age of it is old because it's
like
still
the 80s,
present,
maybe the 90s.
You're not saying old as in expired though, because that is still a very real narrative.
I don't see it at all when it comes to black men. Like black men just don't want white women like that.
I feel like
that's an older narrative.
I just think that's your small little.
No, name off some stars right now.
The NBA, the NFL.
No. The NBA and NFL. Them cats got. They might got some light skinned women, but they ain't got no white women.
Yes, they do.
Where?
We're talking once again. Okay. We're talking non-black.
No,
Keep it going.
that's an old narrative. And Mike and Scotty got those are ethnic women. They not white women. Mike got a whole Colombian.
We don't care.
Even the black actors.
She's a cartel baby.
We said non-black.
Non-black. Even the black
She's not white.
male stars, a lot of them have white women.
Scotty got a whole Persian.
That's not okay. You know
okay.
What?
That's middle.
Anyway,
what are we on now? What are we on?
We are not talking about any of that. If you do not
have a black woman
enslaved,
thank you.
If
I
you
saw that light bulb just pop on.
If you were not a part of the Underground Railroad,
what about the black women that don't?
If you
don't what?
If you were not getting kicked off the bus,
black man.
Yeah.
What you say? You talking about those two ladies that don't have a black man? Them two ladies?
It's a lot. I be seeing some black women who like they done with the brothers. They done.
Right, and they going to get a black woman.
We're not talking about those 10 that y'all talking about. It's what 10 of them, right? It's not that many.
She says,
"See, here y'all go."
Okay, wait. I have to read this comment.
Yes.
Sire Williams said, "Hispanic, Asian, and white women are the hands all the way down."
Dang,
that's what he said.
That was his only comment.
Before that, he said other women will help build their men. Then he also says white women love fat men. So I take it, Sire, you're a fatty.
Get down on it. Get down on it.
Get down on it. Oh, Sire, you about to. Ooh. He said, "What can black women bring to the table besides being loud?"
Jesus Christ!
Sire is trolling. He don't believe that.
Sire, we're not paying you any mind anymore.
Okay, I got a few comments.
Sire by sex.
You got two very intelligent women at the table right now. Like,
no.
Yeah, Jay Holland says you are not entitled to anyone's. No one has to find you attractive. You're not entitled to any man's attraction.
True that.
Let's Tim says that non-progressive way of thinking is why sisters are getting left behind. I think she's talking to me. Because I just don't see it. Like I'm seeing brothers that they may not. So if you're just saying non-black period, yes. I understand that. I hear you on that.
Yes. It only took us 40 minutes to get to that.
No, because y'all kept saying white and I kept saying not checking for white women. We just not.
Examples that she was giving. That was those were examples that even
right. I'm talking about somebody black who's trying to get reunited with their man out of the county, not reunited with their family at the border.
Okay, so how about testimony time?
Clear.
It's testimony time already?
Let's do testimony time. Yeah, it's getting late, y'all.
Go ahead, Eva.
Oh, y'all always make me start. Y'all are something else. Okay, here's testimony time. Testimony time. Tell us a story. Give God some glory. Testimony time. Come on. Testimony time.
Whoa, testimony time. Oh, tell us a story. Give God some glory. Testimony
Come on and testify.
Yeah, I've been quiet too long, but God is the joy and the script of my life this morning. Woke up early this morning and I couldn't think nobody but the Lord. The night when I went to sleep last night, I couldn't think nobody but the Lord.
Come on, somebody.
When I wake up in the morning, I ain't gonna think nobody but the Lord. Every time.
I like that transition.
For real. But no, man, hey. Let me let that thing. Sometimes you get hot and bothered, man. That thing, when you think about what you've been through, that thing get for real. Jesus, go ahead on. Y'all leave me alone.
Mella finna go in.
Mella is too much.
He been good.
Welcome on back, Mella.
He been good.
Oh, you better go for Mella.
Mella, he too full. He can't talk.
He too full to
Monica, come on, pick it up.
I'm just grateful.
He can't tell it all.
He can't tell it all. or any at this point right now.
Hey,
Oh, no,
look,
you ain't
y'all
telling
playing, oh my God.
Yeah.
Hey, what can we say? I'm grateful right now for Caljohn Asset Management. For those of you that don't know, that is my company. It's a project management company. We specialize in bringing ideas from paper to production. So if you have ideas that have been sitting in your head, I am here to work out a strategic plan for making that thing happen for you. So right now, I'm just grateful for the projects that have come my way. It's unbelievable. The rooms that I've been in, the people that I've been connecting with. It's like this isn't the small fries. So we're in the big leagues now, as they say.
Come on.
We're in the big leagues. And when I tell you I'm just forever grateful, I believe I told God many, many moons ago. It's like, you bless me, I'm one of the ones, I tell it. Yes. I'm going to give you the glory. I'm going to give you the credit for what you've done for me. And I'm doing that right now. So, I'm thankful. I'm grateful.
Yeah, but just to pick it up, man, God has been good. We've had some tragedy strike our family. Had some death in our family. Our family members out there in Sacramento, California, sending our love and our condolences. And but my mother flew out there to be with our cousins and them. And I'm grateful that the Lord brought her back safe, safe and sound, safe travels. About a week or so ago, a friend of mine expressed to me that they were having suicidal thoughts, and we talking about somebody who is successful, and doing their thing, and it just, they look like they're happy, and you just never know. You got to check on your strong friends, and but God is good, and what I'm saying, let's a couple of weeks later, she that person is happy and flourishing, and calling my phone, and we just talking through things, and what was the root of that spirit that jumped on them, and it went from this could go left really fast to, I was tripping, I'm gonna keep enjoying life. Yep. And so God is good in that aspect. Sometimes you just want to shout and tear up the room and run and holler, because you never know what could happen. People are waking up to tragedy of their loved ones on the internet these days. Yep. Right. And so,
indeed,
for every day that God allows me and mine to make it home safely is a good one, man. So that's a big part of what my testimony is. I'm excited about just the life and the love that we are sharing amongst my family and friends right now. It's a wonderful time to be alive right now.
That's wonderful. Good stuff.
Yay. Okay, I think y'all gonna have to carry me out of here after I testify.
Oh, but anyway, go for it.
So to make it quick, I told you guys that I was offered a slot to be a guest host for a game show.
Yeah.
And I was just supposed to do one show.
Sorry, I already know.
So they asked me to host the entire season.
Yes.
Of this show.
Wow.
So I'm going to be taping, as the host, the main host for this game show that's supposed to be on Roku and all that kind of stuff. So I'm really excited. It's going to be actual live tapings and stuff like that. So I'm excited. Also, guys, I leave out at 6 a.m. in the morning. I thank God my itinerary is filling up.
Yep. Yes, good stuff.
I leave in the morning for Vegas. I'm in Hawaii at the end of the month.
Come on.
I'm in Atlanta at the beginning of August.
Come on.
I mean, I'm just my calendar is filling up, and I'm so happy. I'm so thankful. I have gratitude about it, but I also know that this is what I pray for, and He's going to give it to me, the desires of my heart.
Oh, yeah.
So that's my testimony. I'm finna fall out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because the blessings keep on flowing.
I done fell out. Pick me up. Oh, won't you lift me up?
Shout out to all the people that went to the house picnics for that $100 that they charged
First of all,
yesterday.
I'm like,
$100?
It was 50. It was 50.
To get in the house
Somebody told me it was 50. I was like, huh?
Yeah, it was 50 for the house picnic.
I was real confused.
$50?
Yeah.
It was $50.
Hey, listen.
In cash?
Congratulations. No, in cash.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Did you say pesos?
They got down.
Yeah,
down.
But
Do your dance.
Somebody paid it though.
Yeah,
a lot of people paid it. So you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't mad at it.
You got to level up, so they leveling up.
Hey,
let's go.
That's what's up. I wanted to say this really quick before we keep going. Sire, you wear me out. He said most fat black men are left behind. Yes, I am a fatty. I knew it. And then
You
he
know,
says, but
Yeah, yeah.
but he
I
said,
see what's
but a
going on.
fat black woman will be worshipped as a queen, not trolling, just speaking facts. I want to know where you getting your facts from, because that saying
a
Hispanic and
queen.
Asian and white women are the ish, hands down. What are the facts behind that? Because the black woman is
Side
the most educated woman on the planet.
side tripping.
Huh? Oh, Jesus,
I
help me,
told you
somebody.
he got section.
Statistics,
Okay,
or
so
I don't know. I
anyway,
think he's
Here.
kind of making stuff up as he goes along. I'm not sure.
okay,
But
that's good.
now it is time for the juice spill. You still
Spill,
chime in on today's topic, which is
spill that juice.
why. Wait,
Not the problem with
The
not
I'm
problem
like,
with
we
dating
keep
not
messing
black
up the
dating,
women.
time.
The problem with not
not
dating
dating
black
black
women.
If you
women.
still want to chime in, 708-223-8953, or you can leave us a comment on one of the lives. But it is now time for the juice spill.
Riri Lynn said, "That's a lie, sire, because I love bigger men." Okay, Riri
All
Lynn.
right, Riri. Y'all
Riri.
connect afterwards.
I
No, I'm
think
just
Riri. I think Riri trying to shoot us a shot at me right now.
Go ahead and work it
Go
out.
ahead out. Go ahead
Ray
out.
Ray, what's
Wait,
poppin'?
what you want
All
to
right,
do?
so the juice spill for the day. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of them
Let's roll.
this Monday morning. We're gonna
Splash,
start
splash.
with why part of the reason why this topic has come up. Chris
Mhm.
Brown, this last 7 days, was attacked verbally by one of the Love and Hip Hop, I believe, Atlanta crew. Tokyo, she said that Chris didn't want her and her friends in his VIP section because they didn't fit the aesthetic of all the other light skinned, wavy haired women that were in his section.
Ooh, that's
And
deep.
so she shouted out there that Chris Brown doesn't like dark skinned women. And then Chris Brown proceeded to lighten Too Shorty and said, gave her a bunch of, well, chick, you just ugly. He told her she looked like the frog off the Budweiser commercial, and
Did he really?
yeah, he went clean in, and
The frog off the
I guess she
Budweiser
did kind of start
commercial.
it though, but continue.
she started
She
this, right?
started it.
And she forget, what I'm saying, that Chris can't slap no chicks no more, but he can still talk what talk is talk.
Come
You
on.
can't
Uh,
slap no chick.
Because CB Long, listen, them Browns is known for slapping
Yo.
Chris Brown, James Brown, Bobby Brown. You might get slapped. So Chris Brown hands is ready to eat for everyone, for homosexuals, women, men. He beating everybody.
Oh
He's light
no.
skinned and angry. He beat up on Frank Ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like, well,
Oh,
I heard you was
no.
talking stuff. He's like, oh no, yeah,
Oh no.
slap. So Chris Brown went back and
bro.
forth with this young lady, and it turned into a whole Chris Brown doesn't like dark skinned women. And so with that being said, Chris is like, I never said that, which he didn't. And but now he's defending his character against the coalition of chocolatey women all over the world who are saying Chris doesn't like. Let me just say this: Rihanna was never light skinned. Those are filters, those are lights, and those are makeup. That's
Really?
makeup. Rihanna is an island girl. She's got some pigmentation, right? Real talk.
Mm.
So now, as far
The
as they're
plot
gonna,
thickens.
right. As far as Carucci and whoever else he's dealing with now, I can't pronounce the name of the chick he's talking to now, but as far as the mother chicks, they're also mixed with a little pigmentation. They're not what you would consider really light skinned women. They're not Tisha Campbell's. You know what I'm saying? They're not Gina's. He might get them a little right there in between Gina and Pam. So y'all stay up off of CB. Let that man have his preference. That's what he has. In other news, Little Nas X. Well, I'm gonna
Take
take
his
my
thing
horse
to the old town road.
ride till I
He
can't
told us
no
though.
more.
He did tell us. He
He,
told us. Go
yeah,
ahead. Yeah.
hey, listen, he was saying he was taking his horse and he was gonna ride his horse.
He say I cheated on my baby. You can go and ask her.
And then he
He cheated on his baby with.
right. He was Lil Nas X came out on the last day of June to show his support for the Pride Month, and let people know that he also was proud to be riding a horse of the same sex.
I feel this going
And
left.
uh, Hey Monica, that's what she said.
Yo.
Yeah, going a little left.
Okay, is that all the juice?
No, I was finna go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
So
one little beat. Go ahead with that little
Lil
beat.
Nas
Go
X
ahead.
decided to let people know that he was gay, and so the memes came, the jokes came, but he also went diamond. He sold over 10 million copies of Old Town Road while y'all was cracking jokes. So I'm finna go put me on a coat sweater and sing country music too. Ride till I can't no more.
Hey, look,
I'm joking. I ain't never.
I was just gonna say, hey, El, stay over here with me, big dog.
Hey, I ain't going, man. I love y'all.
So that was the juice spill
That's
with
the juice
the
spill for the
L
day.
on Becoming Dateable radio show on IntellectualRadio.com and iHeart radio station, y'all. And time is a ticking.
Isn't it?
It's a ticking. We don't have but 9 minutes left.
Oh wow.
9 minutes.
Okay, well, we'll make
So
this.
we definitely want to let everybody know they can continue the conversations and the Becoming Dateable chat room on Facebook. Go and join now. Thank you to all of our new members.
Thank y'all so
Thank
much.
you.
Join
We
us.
have
Thank y'all for
people-
joining us.
Yes, that are listening to us and saying, hey, there are more people that have liked our page. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Subscribing to YouTube. Thank you for that. If you haven't,
Yeah.
please go right now. We're Becoming Dateable on everything. That Dateable is DATE with a little dash ABLE. Dateable. Okay.
Yeah.
Able.
All right. So you guys, you're listening to Becoming Dateable right here on IntellectualRadio.com. Today's topic was the problem with not dating Black women.
It was a deep one.
Yeah, it's deep. We're gonna have to talk further, but I still wanted to jump in and say the reason I feel strongly about certain things is we're always talking about community, right?
Right.
And to think about having your own and stuff, we're the only people that don't feel like we need to have our own. And we get it. We talked about that even in the car. It's nothing wrong with you falling in love with who you fall in love with.
Right.
But when you only seek out and say, hey, she has to be white or it ain't right, period, because Black women are not attractive. You don't like our hair, and the woman that birthed you and the women in your family, you're making them feel inferior as well. Like, what is that saying to you? And then when you have this mixed baby and that baby hair still come out like mine, because it's still possible.
Yes, it is. I've seen it.
I've seen some really light-skinned people with hair like mine, and they're mixed. And I've seen kids that are not mixed with hair like that.
Yes.
And they have 2 Black parents. So I think that's really silly. But anyway, back to
it's shallow. Continue.
Bring it back around. Is that if you marry outside of your race on purpose, intentional, and all that kind of stuff, that money, if something happens to you, it is not going to come back to your community at all. And are you dating somebody that even really cares about the effects that we face and in our community? How we are behind. I cannot be with somebody who does not understand my plight as a Black person and how I'm behind. And just to say, oh, you're just lazy and you're not working hard enough. No, that's not true. That's not it. What do you mean lazy? We the people that built this country for free.
For free.
But I'm lazy.
For free.
You won't hire me. You got to have a quota in place to say, okay, maybe 2 Negroes per 100 people here. Like, seriously? So Chinatown, they bring all their money, take it from our community, take it back to Chinatown, and they're thriving. Here we are with nothing. We can't come together to build anything. Your money is going to be in the white community and wherever that is, and it's not going to come back here. If something happens to you, your legacy, your money is over there. So if you can marry who you want. I'm not tripping about that. But you should still have a sense of community, which we do not have as a Black nation as a whole. We don't have that sense of community. And that's why the dollar runs right out of us as soon as we get it.
I think we have to have a balance. There's got to be a middle ground, right?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of Black businesses that are thriving and doing. There's still a lot of Black businesses that are still doing N-word business. And it's hard for me to support that. And so, if I come to your establishment and you got a chicken joint, but you ain't got no wings, you don't never have no wings. How do you have a chicken shack and don't never got no wings?
Yeah, nachos.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we got pizza puffs though. Like, no, I came to Leroy's Chicken Shack to get some chicken.
Specifically for
Right.
chicken.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're still, building that to where,
Yeah.
buying black is still, it's still hard to do, because even buying black, they're getting stuff from white people or from other places. So you have to excuse me. I've been up for like 3 days straight. But with that being said, it's you have to. There's got to be a balance. Like we want to spend our dollar with our community,
Right.
but we still need to understand black ownership. Shout out to my man. We call him Polo Escobar, but what I'm saying, my man Dre, he owns Beggars on 103rd, and he just opened up a new Beggars. Hey, tell me where the new Beggars is. It's in Indiana, bro. Post it right here.
And that's the thing. Like when you think about
Black
the beauty
business.
supplies and nail salons, right? On every few blocks in our community, the people in there working are not people from the community, and the people in there working don't even use the services. Where have you ever seen an Asian come to us to get any beauty products or hair or any kind of stuff? The stuff they sell is not even for them. It's just for us only. Why do I have to get my stuff only from you?
That's something. That's
what are you
like
getting from me? What do you need to come to the black community to get?
What
does anybody need to come to the black community to get?
Y'all starting a whole
From
new
us.
topic.
Black
That's
women.
a whole new topic. But yeah, that whole thing with community, we do have a sense of that here at Becoming Dateable. We do like to support fellow business owners. So we do have it where, if you want to showcase your products, we do have some opportunities available for branding opportunities available.
Send us some t-shirts.
Yeah, send us t-shirts.
Hats,
you can come
whatever.
with your products or services on the show too. Not necessarily controversial. This is Intellectual Radio. We do have to abide by some guidelines, but come
Right.
through. You can contact us at becomingdateable@gmail.com to find out what options are available. There are some inexpensive options starting as low as $50 a month, where you can showcase and brand your products and services, because we do want to build community more.
Right.
And everything that you all were talking about it's all about having that balance between everything. Having the customers who will support the businesses, and also the businesses that will put forth good services that are worth being purchased. So we have that. We do have some church announcements.
Let's go.
Church announcements. Actually, it's your Wednesday night. Come on.
I am at Red Star Cocktail Lounge on Wednesday nights. We've been having us a great time, having a great crowd every Wednesday night. I know it's the middle of the week. Come on out and party and laugh with us. Anyway, we got hookah, we got drink specials, good food, and the funniest comedians in the world have been just stopping by. So come by. Show starts at 8:30. Be there or be square.
Again, that was Red Star in Richton Park.
Yep.
Illinois.
Richton Park, Illinois.
All right. And as we said earlier, be sure to Becoming Dateable, share, follow, subscribe to all of our YouTube, on all of the YouTube, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram platforms.
Yep.
We want to hear from you guys. We still have 1 minute. So quickly, we want you to also follow Monty Joy, MONNIJOY on Instagram. Mela, you're at
Mela _ on Instagram, Prince Mela Stores Senior on Facebook, and Mela _ famous everywhere else.
Leonard Williams on Facebook. That is LEONARD. Last name is Williams, and at Hosted by L on Instagram.
And you can find me at Eva Ruwe. That's EVARUWE. And that's on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, and also follow my artist page on Facebook. So it's all Eva Ruwe across the board.
Yeah.
All right. We want to say thank you again to all of our listeners.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Intellectual Radio Super Producer Earl, Program Director Wanda B, and she's also the host of He Said, She Said, which comes on 2:00 p.m. on Sundays. To all of our sponsors, Caldown Asset Management, K. Carlton Inc., Industry Buzz with 3 Z's, and Play Too Much Productions. Thank you.
Yes.
You've been listening to Becoming Dateable Radio Show on IntellectualRadio.com. Be sure to tune in every Monday at 11 a.m. Central Time. And remember that no matter where you are in life,
never stop becoming a better version of you every day.